Do you ever wonder why you can't focus anymore? Why your mind feels scattered, restless, unable to sit still even for 5 minutes? It's because your brain has been hijacked, and the thief is something you willingly let in every single day. Short reels, endless scrolls, dopamine traps disguised as entertainment. The truth is, reels are not just harmless fun. They are rewiring your brain, destroying your patience, your discipline, your ability to think deeply. They're training you to crave instant hits of stimulation while stealing from you the very treasure of life, your attention. And once your attention is gone, your life is gone. There was once a young man, full of potential, dreams, and talent. But he never understood why he couldn't stick to anything for long. He started projects, left them unfinished. He tried studying, but his mind wandered within minutes. He wanted to grow, but growth requires focus, and his focus had been shattered into 1,000 pieces. Why? Because every night, every morning, every idle minute, he scrolled. One reel, another, until hours vanished, until days blurred together. He laughed, he entertained himself, but deep inside he was empty. And emptiness, no matter how much you cover it with jokes and music, remains emptiness. This is what reels are doing to millions of people. They sell you the illusion of connection, the illusion of learning, the illusion of joy. But behind the curtain, they rob you of your time, your focus, your peace, your potential. Think about it. When was the last time you sat down and read a full book without reaching for your phone? When was the last time you worked on a goal without checking notifications? When was the last time you simply sat in silence and felt alive without needing a screen to tell you how to feel? Our ancestors sat under stars, listening to silence, hearing their own thoughts. Great thinkers built civilizations because they had the gift of long attention. Artists, inventors, leaders, all created because they could focus deeply on one thing. Today, that gift is slipping from our hands. Because you no longer control your attention, the algorithm does. It knows exactly how to keep you hooked. Bright colors, quick sounds, flashy cuts, endless surprises. Your brain releases dopamine, tricking you into thinking you've achieved something. But in reality, you've achieved nothing. The reel ends, and so does the satisfaction. And so you click the next one, and the next. And suddenly, an hour is gone, 2 hours, a whole evening wasted. And then you wonder, why am I not achieving anything in life? Why do I feel so restless, so unmotivated, so behind? Because you traded your focus for entertainment. You sold your future for a few seconds of pleasure. But here's the dangerous truth. Your brain is being rewired every single time you scroll. Neurons are reshaped. Your ability to focus shrinks. Your patience evaporates. You can no longer read deeply. You can no longer think deeply. You can no longer live deeply. And if you lose depth, you lose life. Life is not meant to be lived in 15-second clips. Life is meant to be felt, experienced, savored. Growth takes time. Love takes time. Success takes time. But reels teach you the opposite, that everything should be instant, fast, and disposable. And when you bring that mindset into real life, you fail. Because nothing great comes instantly. Relationships break because you expect instant perfection. Dreams die because you expect instant success. Discipline crumbles because you expect instant results. And so reels are not just ruining your focus, they are ruining your very relationship with life. But here's the good news, you can break free. The first step is awareness. Realize that your mind is being manipulated. Realize that your time is being stolen. Realize that every hour you give away to scrolling is an hour you could have invested into your dreams, your growth, your soul. The second step is reclaiming your attention. Start small. Delete the apps that consume you most. Set time limits. Replace scrolling with reading, writing, walking. Silence. At first, your brain will resist. It's addicted. You'll feel restless, bored, even anxious. That's the withdrawal. That's your mind begging for the easy drug. But if you endure it, something beautiful happens. Slowly, your focus returns. You start enjoying silence again. You start thinking deeply again. You start creating instead of consuming. And for the first time in a long time, you feel alive. Imagine yourself free from the endless scroll. Imagine spending your evenings building something meaningful instead of drowning in noise. Imagine looking back at your life and realizing you lived fully, not distracted. Because here's the harsh truth. Every reel you watch is a reel of your life slipping away. Time doesn't stop. Youth doesn't last. Opportunities don't wait. The world will not pause until you finish scrolling. You get one life, one chance. And every minute you waste on empty entertainment is a minute you never get back. The world is full of beauty, but you'll never see it if your eyes are glued to a screen. The world is full of wisdom, but you'll never hear it if your ears are filled with noise. The world is full of purpose, but you'll never feel it if your mind is trapped in shallow distractions. Reels may seem harmless, but in reality, they are chains. Chains that look like fun, chains that feel like comfort, but chains nonetheless. And if you don't break free, they will drag you through life without ever letting you truly live. So ask yourself, do you want to be a consumer or a creator? Do you want to be distracted or disciplined? Do you want to waste your life in fragments or build a legacy of meaning? The choice is yours. But remember, reels won't stop stealing your time. The question is, when will you stop giving it to them? Set your mind free. Take back your attention. Take back your life. Because in the end, the greatest tragedy is not death. The greatest tragedy is to live distracted and never truly live at all. So tonight, put down your phone, walk outside, look at the stars, breathe deeply, read a book, write your thoughts, build something small, do anything, but don't scroll, because your future self is waiting and he's begging you. Stop wasting your life. And when you make that choice, when you break free from the trap, you'll realize something incredible. Life was always more beautiful than the screen. So don't let reels ruin your mind. Reclaim it, protect it, set it free. Now it's your turn. If this message touched you, don't just nod and scroll away. Take action. Close the app, start living with intention. And if you want more reminders that awaken your soul, share this message with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Life Lessons Library. Because sometimes the first step to freedom is simply choosing to stop scrolling.